it seems like what the Fed has done by creating all this money, they've created fiat money, which has now created this entire ecosystem of fiat food and fiat health. And it's made everybody very short-sighted, right? There's no longer saving, no longer sowing before you reap. And so it's created this whole culture of like instant gratification. Like, I don't need to worry about my immune system. When was the last time you even heard that mentioned on the news, the media, your immune system? But instead, I just want a shot. I just want the magic pill. And I see that. But also something that I'm worried about that I want to talk about for a minute is fiat money, again, giving the government unlimited power to do whatever they want. And now everything is an emergency. So they're operating under emergency acts, which they believe gives them the power to bypass the Constitution, I suppose.
Of course. Yeah, the Constitution. They don't even look.
So we're operating this in emergency nonstop, so they can basically do whatever they want. Yesterday, I saw Biden signed another, I think the 101st or 108th executive action, not order, but action. He declared emergency over the Russian meddling in the election. So now there's emergency powers over the internet and communications. And this is all fiat money problems, in my opinion. I don't know if you kind of see the same thing.
Well, they can only do that insofar as we don't have inflation. Once we get significant inflation where people see the prices of gas go up every single time they go to the gas station, or they see the prices of groceries go up every single time they go to the grocery store, then that's kind of their kryptonite. But yeah, I mean, until we get to that point in time, then they've got the power of the printer or the printing press, and they can do all these stimulus bills and whatnot, because the Fed will just sit back and monetize the debt, and they don't really have to worry about interest rates.
But do you see that do you see maybe like I do, that their ability to print this unlimited amount of money starts creating all these types of distortions and problems in the market? Do you think these are symptoms of their ability to continue to print trillions of dollars, or no?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you want to go down the list, I mean, it's impossible to calculate how distorted our economy is as a result of artificially low interest rates, quantitative easing, money printing, stimulus. You've got the distortions in the economy. You've got the malinvestment. You've got a misallocation of resources. Mm-hmm. I mean, just think about what's happening right now. I just did a video the other day where I studied the income levels for the average American across the United States. And this was not some libertarian website or Austrian website. This was straight from the Bureau of Economic Analysis, so a government website. And they showed that from 2019 to 2020, average incomes in the United States went up by 6.1%.
Okay.
And that's a huge increase. That is a massive increase, especially when you contrast that to the fact that the unemployment rate that we had jumped higher than it did in its very worst point during the GFC, the global financial crisis. So how can incomes be going up? And if we have a 15% unemployment rate, and I realize the headline number has come down, what they call U3. But if you look at the difference between U3, U6, and then how those things are calculated, no one in their right mind would say that the U3 number is the actual unemployment rate. So now it's still, let's say, at 12%, 15%. I mean, you've got millions and millions of Americans that are not working.